series of mathematics class 10. Dear students, in the previous video, part 5th, we learned how to find out the area of sector and length of an arc. Okay? In this video, we are going to solve some examples based on the area of sector and length of arc. So let's see. Dear students, we learned the formula to find out the area of sector, that is area of sector of a circle. The formula is theta upon 360 into pi r square, right? Then we learn the formula to find out the length of an arc. The formula is length of arc, that is L is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Okay, so dear students, here as the sector is the part of area of circle, so that's why here we'll say theta upon 360 into pi r square. Okay, and this length of arc, which is the part of circumference of a circle, that's why here we'll say theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. 2 pi r, that is circumference. Okay, pi r square, that is area of circle. Okay, and again one more formula we'll learn which shows the relation between the area of sector and length of arc. The formula was area of sector is equal to half into L into R. Okay, so here area of sector is equal to half into product of length of arc into the radius, product of length of arc and radius. So dear student, in some questions will be given with the length of arc and radius and asked to find out the area of sector, or sometime means from this area of sector, then length of arc and radius. From these three things will be given with any two things and will ask to find out the third thing. That time we have to use this formula, and when will be given with the value of theta and radius, then we will use this formula to find out the area of sector, or theta and radius we can use this formula to find out the length of arc. Okay, so let's use this formula to solve the examples. The first question is area of sector of a circle of radius 15 cm is 30 cm square. Find the length of the arc of the sector. Dear students, in this question we are given with the radius 15 cm and area of sector and asked to find out the length of arc. Okay, so we have the formula, that is area of sector is equal to 1 upon 2 into L into R. L, that is length of arc. Okay, so here area of sector is given, that is 30 square centimeter is equal to 1 upon 2. L we don't know, and radius is given 15. Okay, so here we want to find out the value of L. So keep the L here itself. 2 is dividing, it will multiply, and 15 is multiplying, it will divide as will transfer into the opposite side. Okay, now let's solve this. So here 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, then 2 twos are 4. So in this way, we'll get here the length of arc as 4 cm. Therefore, length of arc is 4 cm. So dear students, like this question, we may get in the for 2 marks or for 1 mark. We may get it for the 1 mark in the MCQ also, or to solve for 1 mark. Okay. So in this way, if the radius is given, area is given, asked to find out the length of arc, then we can use this formula. Sometime will be given with the length of arc and radius, we may ask to find out the area of sector. So in that case, we can use this formula. I hope it's clear to you. Let's see another question. Radius of the circle is 7 cm and measure of arc MBN is equal to 60 degree. Find area of the circle. 2. Area of sector O dash MBN. 3. Area of sector O dash MCN. Dear students, in this question we are given with the measure of arc MBN, that is 60 degree, and radius is given 7 cm. Then we ask to find out the area of circle, then area of this minor sector and major sector. Okay, so let's solve one by one. So let's first find out the area of circle. So radius is given, r is equal to 7 centimeter. Measure of arc NBN. NBN, that is, we are knowing that measure of this arc is equal to the measure of its corresponding central angle. That is theta is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Now let's find out the area of circle. We are going to formula, that is pi r square. Let's put the value. So pi 22 upon 7 into r 7 into 7. That is 22 into 7. 22 7s are 154 square centimeter. Okay. So in this way we got the area of circle. Let's give it as a first. Okay. Now second one. Find the measure of area of sector O dash MBN. So we are knowing the formula, that is area of sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. Theta is given 60 degree, right? So 60 upon 360 into pi r square. Now dear student, here the pi r square is there, and already here pi r square we had find out that value. Okay, so instead of putting the value of pi and r separately, directly we put the value of pi r square, that is 154. So let's put that. Then solve this. 6 1s are 6, 6 are. So we got here 154 upon 6. Okay, so let's solve this. 6 2s are 12, carry 3, 6 5s are 30, then remain 4, then here decimal point 0, 6 is the 36. Okay, so here there is a recurring of 6, so we write it up to the 1 decimal place, that is 7. Okay, so 25.7 square centimeter is the area of this minor sector. Okay, now again we asked to find out the area of this major sector. So area of this major sector is nothing but from this whole area of circle. From that, if we'll remove this minor sector, then we'll get the area of this major sector. That only I have written here, area of circle minus area of major sector. Minor sector O dash MBN. Let's put the value. Area of this circle is 154 square centimeter and this MBN is given 25.7. Okay, so let's subtract this. So here after subtracting we will get 128.3 square centimeter. Okay, so let's write down all the answer. Area of circle 154 square centimeter. Then area of this sector MBN, that is 25.7 square centimeter, and this is major sector 128.3 square centimeter. Okay, so I hope it's clear to you. Let's have another example. Radius of a circle is 3.4 centimeter and perimeter of sector P-ABC is 12.8 centimeter. Find area of sector P-ABC. Dear students, in this question, we are given with the radius, that is 3.4 centimeter, and perimeter of sector P-ABC. Okay, and we asked to find out the area of sector. We know that to get the area of sector, either we should know the theta and radius or length of arc and radius. But in this case, theta is also not given and length of arc is also not given. Okay. Instead of that, we are given with the perimeter of the sector. Perimeter of a sector means this. This total length is given to us. Okay. And we asked to find out the area of sector. Okay. So let's see how to use this perimeter to find out the area of sector. Okay. So dear student, we are knowing that perimeter of a sector, perimeter of any figure is nothing but sum of all its sides. Okay. Now in this case, for a sector, its perimeter is nothing but PA, that is radius. that is also radius, plus length of arc ABC, that is L. Okay, so here perimeter of sector P dash ABC is equal to R plus R, radius plus length of arc ABC. Okay, now let's put the value. This perimeter is given 12.8 centimeter is equal to radius is 3.4 plus 3.4 and length of arc that we are denoting it by L. Okay, so here 3.4 plus 3.4 that is 6.8 plus L. Now we want to find out the value of L. 6.8 which is with plus, it will be minus. So 12.8 minus 6.8 is equal to L. So in this way we will get the value of L as 6 centimeter. So dear students, now we got the value of L and radius is already given. Now let's find out the area of sector. So we know the formula, area of sector, that sector is P dash ABC is equal to half of length of arc into radius. Okay, now let's put the value. Here half into length of arc, we got it as a 6 centimeter, radius is given 3.4. Okay, now let's solve this. 2 1 are 2, 2 3 are 6. 3 into 3.4. So we'll get the product as 10.2 square centimeter. So in this way, we'll get the area of sector P dash ABC is equal to 10.2 centimeter square centimeter. Okay. So dear student, in this way, instead of giving the length of arc or theta, we can given with the perimeter. So in that case, we have to solve in this way. Okay. I hope it's clear to you. Now let's have another example. The area of minor sector of a circle is 3.85 square centimeter and the measure of its central angle is 36 degree. Find the radius of the circle. Dear students, in this question, we are given with the area of minor sector and theta and we asked to find out the radius. Up to this, we were given with the radius and theta, asked to find out the area of sector. Now, from area of sector, we have to find out the radius. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. So, here, area of minor sector is given 3.85 square centimeter. Then measure of central angle, that is theta, is given 36 degree. And we are asked to find out the radius. So, let's consider the radius as R. Then we know the formula. Area of minor sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. Let's put the value. Here area is given 3.85 is equal to theta 36 upon 360 multiplied by pi 22 upon 7 r square will be as it is. Okay. Now here we want to find out the r square. Keep that here only and remaining values let's transfer to the LHS. So here 360 will multiply, 7 also will multiply and 36 and 22 will divide. Okay, so now let's solve this. So here, if we divide this number 3.85 with the by 22, then we get the answer 0.175. Okay, then here 36 ones are 36, 36 tens are 360. Okay, then as we multiply this 0.175 with the 10. Decimal point will move one digit forward. So we'll get the 1.75 into this 7. Okay, now let's get the product of this. 7 5s are 35, carry 3, 7 7s are this 49 and 3. 2 carry 5, then 7 1s are 7, 7 and 5, 12. Okay, so in this way we'll get the answer 12.25 r square. So dear students, here we have to find out the radius and we are getting the r square. We have to find out the square root of this 12.25. As we know that if the last two digit of the number was the square root, we want to find out. So if it is 25, so just write down the part. Okay. So first we'll write down this. Then we'll say r is equal to. Okay. 25 is there, so we'll write its square root as 5. Okay, then after removing this 25, which number is remain? That is 12. So we have to write the factors of 12 in such a way that two factors should be consecutive of each other. Okay, so factors of 12 are 1 into 12 12, then 6 into 2, then 3 into 4. Okay. So among these 3 and 4, these are the consecutive numbers. Okay. So after getting the consecutive factors, take the smaller one. Smaller one is 3. Okay. So and here decimal point is there. After decimal point, 2 digits are there. It means square root will have the after 1 digit. Okay. So in this way, we will get the radius as 3.5 centimeter. Okay. So write down our last answer. Therefore, radius of minor sector is 3.5 centimeter. Okay. Dear student, here we are finding the value of r square. So here we should get our answer in a perfect square number so that easily we can find out the square root. Okay. So in this way, from the area of sector we can find out the value of r. Okay. I hope it's clear to you. Let's have one more example. Triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle. LM is equal to 14 centimeter. As shown in the figure, 3 sectors are drawn with the vertices as the centers and radius 7 centimeter. Find first area of triangle LMN, second area of any one of the sectors, third total area of all the 3 sectors, fourth area of the shaded region. Dear students, in this question we are given with an equilateral triangle, okay, which is divided in 3 sectors, 3 equal sectors. Okay, so triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle which is divided in these 3 sectors. Okay, now to make the names of sectors clear, let's take the points P, Q, R as shown in the figure. Okay, now here we asked to find out first area of triangle LMN, then area of one of these sectors, then area of all the 3 sectors, and at last area of the shaded portion. Okay, so let's solve one by one. So let's first find out the area of triangle LMN. Triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle, and we are knowing the formula to find out the area of equilateral triangle, that is root 3 upon 4 into side square. Side of this triangle is given 14. Okay, so let's put the value. Root 3 upon 4 into 14 square. Square of 14 is 196. Okay, so as we divide this 196 by 4, we get the answer 49. Okay, so root 3 into 49. So here the value of root 3 we are going that 1.73, which gets multiplied by the 49. The product will be 84.77. Okay, so in this way, area of triangle LMN is equal to 84.77 square centimeter. So in this way, we got the answer for the first question. Now, second one, that find out the area of any one of these sectors. Okay, so let's find out the area of sector M-PQ. Okay, so for that, to get the area of sector, we should know the radius of the sector as well as theta, that is central angle. So here, these are the sectors considering the vertices of the triangle as the center. Okay, so here, taking the M as the center, so we get the angle LMN. This angle we will get it as a 60 degree because this is an equilateral triangle and each angle of the equilateral triangle is of 60 degree. Okay, so this is of 60 degree. LMN is equal to 60 degree, that is theta is equal to 60 degree, and radius is given, already given, that is 7 centimeter. Okay, now let's find out the area of the sector. So area of the sector M-PQ is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. Let's put the value. Theta is 60 degree upon 360 into pi 22 upon 7. Radius 7 into 7. Okay. Now here 7 7 will get cancelled. 0 0 get cancelled. 6 1 is 6 is the 36. Then again 2 3 is the 2 1 is 2 1 is. Then what remains in the numerator? 11 into 7, that is 77, and in the denominator 3. So 77 divided by 3 will get the answer 25.666. 6 is recurring, so we can write up to 2 decimal place, that is 25.67 square centimeter. So in this way we got the answer for the second question, that is area of any one of these sectors. Okay. Now next, area of total area of all these three sectors. Okay. So as we are knowing that all these three sectors are equal because their central angle is also equal and radius is also same. That's why the total area of these three sectors is equal to 3 into area of this one of the sector, that is sector M dash PQ. That we had already found out that. So 3 into 25.67. So we'll get the product 77.01 square centimeter. So this is the area of all these three sectors. Okay. And the last question is that find out the area of the shaded region. Okay. So this shaded region is nothing but from this whole triangle, LMN, if we remove this all these three sectors, then we get the shaded region. So area of shaded region is equal to area of triangle LMN minus area of these sectors. So area of triangle LMN, that already we had found out, 84.77 minus area of these sectors, that is 77.01. After subtracting, we will get the answer 7.76 square centimeter. So in this way, we will get the area of shaded region. Okay. So dear student, in this way, we can solve the questions where we will be given with the sectors and some geometrical figure, and by using the area of sectors, we can solve such a questions. So dear students, in this video, we saw the different types of examples by using the formula of area of sectors or length of arc. So I hope all these questions, all these solutions are clear to you. Thank you.